Us up here, please. What? Up top. The commentating booth. And there's some of our co-ed ladies. It looks like they're all dressed up and going out tonight. It looks like they have neon stuff going on. It looks like they're painted. Is that?
Oh, you want to see something cool?
Is that gems on your face?
Wait a minute. I rub mine pretty much off. Yes, they are gems. Want to see something cool?
Looks like Dobbins starts out hot with a base hit, or it's a double.
Double. Clean double opposite field. Triple in the air. Triple.
A triple in the air, and Dobbs, the up-and-coming player.
46 miles per hour.
Legends plus 5.5. And AK, that might be a single and bring home Dobbs, and the ones are not taking anything from the Legends right off the bat. He's right there. Yeah, go say whatever, Dave. Well, thank you guys for coming in. I hope you have a fun time doing whatever you're going to do. You know, they're as much as we goof around and do all that kind of stuff, they are a big part of PLW, behind the scenes stuff between getting things organized and the food in the clubhouse. Real big part of it. So give it up to our lovely ladies that also play in co-ed, and both of them. Oh, man.
Gone. Wow, Chen emphatically tosses the bat after drilling one over the left field wall.
Is this going to be a mercy game?
The ones appear to have a bit of a come-at-me attitude at the top of the first here.
And the average age of the ones is probably 26, 27 years old. The Legends are, the name speaks for itself. It's seasoned veterans against up-and-coming teams. But listen, the Legends are never out of it.
55 miles per hour.
Did Phillips pitch any innings in game one?
I know. Phillips, I think he did, and he only lasted like a couple innings. Remember that?
Okay, so he's got 3 innings to give.
He might get back in this game. You'll probably see Stevenson, actually. Let's see if Chad can make the throw here, though. And there it is. Uses his little riser technique right there.
Miles per hour. 55 miles per hour.
Sansone gets a little tink-tink right there. But damage has been done. The ones put a 3 spot on the board. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first, and it looks like Ryan Chen, all 6'14" of them up there.
57 miles per hour. 58 miles
He is
per hour.
nasty. He's bringing a whole new ball game to his arsenal. He's got this overhand left to right pitch that is silly, but there's Sansone that says, I don't care what you do, I'm just going to hit home runs off of you, and it's a 3-1 game. Good series happening for Sansone right there. Greg, while you were away, Sansone saw one pitch and hit a homer just like that.
Yeah, I saw that. What an answer.
I think his first home run of the season was a one-pitch home run, or did that just happen a couple games ago?
Sansone in his game on Thursday definitely hit. I think he was part of a back-to-back-to-back series of
53 miles per
Of
hour.
home runs?
71 miles per hour.
Oh, are you talking about games? What are you talking about?
There was a series, the second time in PLW history, we saw back-to-back-to-back solo shots.
56 miles per hour.
And
Wow,
I can't
feel
remember
like
if
that's
it was the
happened
Legends
before,
or if it
though.
was the Snappers.
62 miles per hour. 70 miles per hour.
Casey, Buck's gonna need batteries soon.
52 82 miles per hour.
And all the people at home, they could hear us talking our production stuff of batteries going out and cameras not working and Stevenson swinging and missing and
109
cursing.
miles per hour.
Stevenson displeased with himself after that at bat.
Yeah, that was a drop ball that came in way early for Stevenson there.
53 miles per hour.
I got to tell you, I'm kind of jonesing to play a little bit, Greg. We still got another week and a half to go.
60 miles per hour.
See how decal does.
61 miles per hour.
Thank you. Thanks.
54 miles per hour.
Thank you very much.
That's going to be a little warning for decal right there.
117
we're cool.
miles per hour.
Thanks.
53 miles per hour.
I love that everybody comes up here and checks on us. Greg.
Absolutely.
It's like we're VIP up here, making sure we're hydrated, well fed.
3 games in a row, your throat will get dry.
You're right. And I don't drink water anyway. I don't even know how I'm alive. That's my first drink of water today, Greg. And I'm outside all the time. I'm doing things. It's just horrible.
Where are you getting your
50
hydration?
miles per hour. 82 miles per
Lots
hour.
of vegetables.
Yeah, I mean, veggies, fruits. But, I drink I had a couple of these spritzer drinks today.
Oh, well, sure, that's
Some
probably
remarkable raspberry.
98% water.
It's a good product. This company donated a whole pallet of these.
50 miles per hour.
Yeah, just 20 calories. I'm going to say it's probably 90% water, so you certainly get your hydration out of that.
12% juice, so
Yeah,
88% water.
and hardly any sodium, so that's not going to
51 miles
it's not going to dry you out.
70 miles per hour.
There goes Chad. Goes down looking right there. Runs out there immediately. But Sansone does hit a monstrous homer, and the game is 3-1 ones.
Yeah, gets one back for the Legends. It was looking like they might go down hard in the top of that first inning. The ones hitting 3 RBIs right off the bat. The Legends have something to say about it, getting one back there.
Right now, Chad's hoping that Sansone could go another inning, and then it's probably going to be
47 miles per hour.
Chad for 2 or maybe Stevenson for 1 or 2. What do you think there, Greg?
Well, Chad's got 3 to give. Ideal situations, obviously, to get
72
Sansone to get him through this inning and bring him in relief. And if they can claw back and hit extra innings does not count against that
47
inning
miles
pitch
per hour.
total that the pitchers are limited to.
AK has to get around on a 47-mile-an-hour ball right there.
53 miles per hour.
I always love getting up there when Sansone pitches too, but for some reason, like those balls will get by. What's he doing right there, Greg? Just seeing if his bat's bent?
Yeah, he's just checking out the handle. Not sure. Was he
51
looking?
miles
He
per
was
hour.
almost looking down at like a pool cue.
Yeah, maybe to see if the stick is straight.
49 miles per hour.
Sansone knows he's only inches away from AK taking a swing right there on the inside.
47
Wow.
miles per
Gets
hour.
him.
70 miles per
I
hour.
know AK is not happy with that at-bat right there, and the bat pays a price.
And the bat goes into the bushes and lands in the trash can. Might have been its intended stopping
There's
point.
Chen.
Whoa!
Miles per hour. 68
And
miles per
there's
hour.
what... Oh. There's... Ooh. Some chatter going back and forth between Sansone and Chen.
25 miles per hour.
It's going to be 4-1. The ones right now.
And we're going to see how much of the field mics picked up on that exchange between Chen and Sansone.
Wonder if that will carry over to after the game. It looked a little more serious than they played it out to be. And no matter how friendly and
55 miles
camaraderie through the players here at Hideaway Field. It's still a bunch of guys playing wiffle ball trying to win games, Greg.
Absolutely. In the heat of the moment, tensions will rise.
46 miles per hour.
That's a good play by Stevenson
42
right
miles
there.
per hour.
Looks like we're going to have 2 down right here in the top of the second. Series currently tied 1-1. This is what do they call it? The rubber match?
Absolutely. The decider.
48 miles per hour.
It looks like Barrett took it off his belt
59
buckle.
miles per hour.
I want to thank all our viewers for staying tuned with us on a Saturday night
Yeah,
on Memorial Day.
thanks
We were
for
hitting
sticking with
70
us.
viewers, Greg. That's awesome.
45 miles per hour.
Sansone just misses that one.
Wow, it's a game of millimeters, Greg.
47
And that's
miles
going to be
per hour.
out number 3. And Sansone's doing what he's doing. Offense, defense, pitching, all of it. We're going to go into the bottom of the second. Legends down by 3 right now. There's Chen up to bat one more time.
Yeah, a little bit of chatter between Chen and Sansone after Ryan Chen launched that ball over the left field wall for a solo shot. Knew that he would be facing Sansone from the mound next inning. It'll be
Here's Brad
interesting to
Ogden.
see what happens then.
Oh, Brad can't believe it hit the top rung like that.
And he throws the ball back out into the infield.
28
Draws a bit of
miles per
laughter
hour.
from the ones.
And he throws a Hail Mary right there. Brad goes down on strikes right there, right here, Hideaway Field in Las Vegas. You're watching the Ones versus the Legends.
56 miles per hour. 71
And we get that
miles per
matchup. Sansone gave up a solo shot to Chen.
54 miles per hour. 56 miles per hour.
And
33 miles per hour.
Goots throws the ball into the gutter.
Yeah. There's something, they were saying that the ball, looks like Sansone might have destroyed the ball.
Yeah, I've actually fielded a ball that cracked in half and threw it way over the backstop.
50
There's
miles
Chen's
per hour.
inside
109
outside
miles per hour.
pitch again, gets Stevenson on a strike. But Stevenson, he's a good hitter when he's down 0-2. Little bit
54 miles per
outside. This is a good matchup. What do you think, Greg?
Absolutely. Fights that
53
one
miles
off.
per hour.
You get some excellent pitching up against a veteran batter.
Smash to the right side, and that's going to move Sansone from first to third. And that was a good piece of hitting by Stevenson right there. And we're going to get Decal up to bat right now and see if they could tie this game up with one swing of the bat. I thank for everyone tuning in on an intense inning right now, bottom of the second. This means a lot.
Yeah, ever time for Derek Corral to show something offensively. It's going to be right here.
53 miles
He had a
per
chance
hour.
to tie it up.
61 miles per hour.
1-2 count, 1 out. That's a little too hot, and Decal knows better than to swing at something like that in this position.
Oh, wow.
Full count. It's got to be there. It's going to load the bases, and then the ones are going to be in trouble. A smash, and that's going to score a run and move Stevenson to second base.
And that's just a clutch piece of hitting from Derek Corral.
Yeah, it looks like he might find himself in the rotation.
26
And
miles per hour.
you might see the addition of Chad to this team has been beneficial so far with his pitching, and then you got Decal as well.
48 miles per hour. 72 miles per hour. 30 miles per hour. 51 miles per hour.
I don't know what happened right there.
That was a foul ball, and then Chad hit it again. A little bit of a joke putting the ball back out into play.
59 miles per hour. 56 miles per hour. 70 miles per hour.
I told my team I was going to do it at the end of the game.
26 miles per hour.
No!
48 miles per hour. 71 miles per hour.
Chad goes down swinging.
At least
2
he
outs.
went down with something. Last time he just didn't even swing the bat and just started walking to the play defense because usually the person up after Chad is the other team.
51 miles per hour.
Ogden does slap one opposite side. However, it's a short pop-up to end the inning.
But the Legends cut the gap to 4-2, and there's a lot of game left. We're just going into the top of the third.
Yep. Anybody betting Legends
And
plus
there's that
5.5
Stevenson
is
hair.
on
What
the
do you
winning
call
side.
it? The up and under?
The undercut?
He's
That's
going
what
to
the
take
kids
them
are
out.
doing these days. They're growing it long, shaving the sides.
It's not a bad look. Re-energizes his mid-40s
miles per hour.
midlife crisis, and you get a little head shave and do some uppity-do or whatever it's called, and you're balling all of a sudden. You're trying to take 2 games from the ones.
65
Not quite a
miles per
mohawk.
hour. 71 miles per hour.
I'm going to call it a uphawk. They're really, really wanting to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs. And here's Dobbs having a spectacular start of the season so far.
Sansone's going to change positions with Phillips.
See how this plays out. Stevenson just misses right there.
They're gonna split the infield.
57 miles
Taking a
per
defensive
hour.
position, trying to guard against that opposite side. Phillips slides over to the second base side, leaves Ogden near third.
53 miles per hour.
What did I tell you?
58 miles per
You
hour.
got to stretch before the game, Greg. And I love Dobbins. He's a good hitter, but he hasn't shown me enough to want me to move my shortstop over to second base. I would have stayed right there and let Dobbs beat me on an oppo hit.
Yeah. That's a slow dribbler. Normally, that's going to be an out in PLW. Manages to find its way to the outfield.
49 miles per hour.
Sand Viper, if you're listening, let us know if the chat's working. I feel like it's been on the same thing for quite some time.
53 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
Do you feel like that too, Greg?
I do.
I feel like it's a good 5 minutes since somebody has said something on the actual stream in the chat board. I just want to make sure everything is go, go, go.
Yeah, it's working.
55
I
miles
Just got some
per hour.
attentive viewers.
Okay, that's because the game is very intense. Oh, looks like people are working, but not really. They're just pretending to working, but they're watching PLW.
55 miles per
This is a
hour.
money pitch, and the Legends can't afford to give up any more runs.
43
Couch
miles
looks
per
at
hour.
ball 4.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Like a lot of gamers out there. Minecraft. What is that? That's the one where you're digging. Or
Yeah,
whatever?
you're world building. It's kind of low resolution world building.
Why would you ever play a low resolution world building
There's
game?
something that's kitsch about it. You can, I don't know.
Showtime.
I'm too old.
Welcome. So all these guys, they're players. Adult Legos.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I got it.
All right, nobody out. Men on first and second, top of the third here. One's 4-2 over the Legends.
54 miles
Stevenson on the bump. Deep center field, back foot caught.
Sansone with a great grab right there.
He looked off balance, turning across his body, recovered just in time to get his hands up.
You could see Chen walking away right now in full disgust.
He got a hold of that.
But when it's all said and done, that's just a long out, Greg.
70 miles per hour.
Great recovery there by Sansone in center field, out by the Tarantino sign.
57 miles per hour.
A little too hot right there.
Miles per hour. 93 miles per hour.
Umpire says he went.
And the umpire says he went around on that, and that's going to be a strike out for Stevenson right there.
What do you think?
I feel like he went. I think he disguised it pretty well.
Yeah, hard to tell from our perspective here.
Taylor Briner. I think he only struck out.
49 miles per hour. 58
Pretty clutch right there from
Spencer
Barrick.
Stevenson definitely didn't want to give up a hit right there.
Yeah, that's a 2-run double.
28 miles per hour.
That's such a big hit for Spencer Barrick, and his team is loving it right now.
It got quiet in here in a hurry.
That might be a lead. That might be hard to overcome for the Legends.
55 miles per hour.
Foul ball right there by Dobbs.
Miles per hour.
Not a close pitch, 1-2.
Miles per hour.
Oh, no.
Stevenson not quite able to field that.
I'm telling you, a couple good yoga sessions for the Legends would improve their defense tremendously.
Is there a yoga session at the ranch that they can attend?
Not quite the yoga session, but we might be able to just stretch around prior to games.
That broke the other direction.
Yeah, that's so nasty of a pitch. If he can control that on the regular, watch out.
61 miles per hour.
Oh, I just missed that.
Per hour.
That's going to do it. But 2 more runs for the ones makes it 6-2, and the Legends have their work cut out for them.
Yep, not a bad piece of pitch in there by Stevenson, and
hour.
just the one mistake, the big mistake that drove in 2 runs.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to give up a hit to Barrick right there. So in his eyes, he's thinking we could go back in there 4-2, but instead it's 6-2, and Ryan Chen still on the mound.
Yeah.
Miles per hour. 55 miles per hour.
Saturday night, right here, Hideaway Field in beautiful Las Vegas. No wind, nothing going on out there. Beautiful, beautiful night for wiffle ball.
Yeah, for those not from or not familiar with weather in the desert, when it's in the high 80s but the sun is down, you don't have any of that solar radiation banging down on you. It's absolutely perfect. You find an equilibrium between your inner body temperature and the outside.
I love that. Finding your equal or your inner equilibrium. That sounds like a book. Finding your inner equilibrium.
It's just those kind of nights where you don't need a jacket.
52 miles per hour.
Goots makes a play. Sansone not happy at all, as this is their big power portion of their lineup right now.
6 miles per
And
hour.
Sansone knows that he really, really needs to get on base for them to win this game. They just need the train to keep moving. And Stevenson says, I'm going to hit
Left
one into
center
the
field.
Oleanders.
Let's go.
And it's going to be 6-3. And just like that, The Legends are coming right after the ones. Looks like all the players on the Legends have a little hitch in their step.
Yep. Getting a bit of a stretch there.
Was a pipe fitter worker for the union or something. This dude's been lifting steel and girders and beams for his whole life. And another good hit. That's decal, and that keeps the train moving.
He's got that oppo power.
And right now, Chad needs to do anything he can to not hit into a double play right now. And Chad gets a hold of one, but right to Dobbs.
61 miles per hour.
He's having a rough night out there tonight.
Yeah.
But
a wiffle ball, a
first.
deep fly ball, will not advance a runner.
Brad's hoping to get on base right here to give Sansone another crack at it.
50 miles per hour.
Man.
70 miles per hour.
Great pitch right there.
48 miles per hour. 78 miles per hour. 56 miles per hour.
A little high, 2-2. It's getting interesting, Greg, depending on what pitch comes here. And Sansone can't wait to get up to bat. Smash, and that's going to move the runner to second. I think it hit Chen's foot.
It did.
That's a big foot hit right there.
Yep. That'll hold decal to second base.
This is the matchup of the game right here. 2 outs, 2 on. Sansone is up.
Brad Ogden coming through with a clutch single there to get 2 on.
Yeah, it keeps the train moving.
Tying run at the plate.
53 miles per hour. 70 miles per hour.
Good pitch by Chen right there.
59 miles per hour.
Comes in a little hot.
Miles per hour.
Yeah, Scottish meatball. Dry heat over hot and humid. Absolutely.
All day, every day.
I don't know about you, Trench. I feel like it doesn't get unbearable until we start getting into the high triple digits.
55 miles per hour.
Oh, gets Greg right in the chest, and that's going to cost him a run. Look at up top. Greg takes one. Man, you took that like a champ. Did that get your chest?
Right here.
Wow. Holy
We
cow,
got it.
man.
It didn't hit the microphone. That's the important part.
Not only that, it's 6-4, and Stevenson's up in a single would tie the game.
What a turn of events.
28 miles per hour.
That ball appeared to rise. Came just over the backstop
56 miles per hour.
into my right upper pectoral.
We'll have to have the training staff look at that after this game.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt yet, but sometimes it's not until the next day when the damage is really seen.
Legends right now hoping Stevenson could do something special right here.
59 miles per hour.
It's going to be 2-2, right?
Yeah, let's see what Chen can come up with here.
And that's going to score 2 runs. What a great piece of hitting by Stevenson. And now the game is tied 6-6 in the bottom of the third. What a great 2-out rally for the Legends right now.
Yeah, it was looking grim there, the top of the order. There was some frustration at the beginning of the inning that they went through there without doing too much damage. But then the bottom of the order gets on base and gets their big hitters up here to do what they do best.
Has to be disappointed in his throw right there that basically has cost 2 or 3 runs right now.
51 miles per hour.
Just like that, our viewership has jumped up. People know when there's a good game brewing. That's going to do it.
miles per hour.
Chen
71 miles per
not
hour.
pleased with himself after that inning, giving
Wow.
up the tying runs.
That was a very, very big word he threw out there to the jungle of the palm trees. Not happy at all. How many did he give up right there? 4?
4. It was 6-2 to start this inning. We were tied up. There was, not all earned, there was a throwing error involved. But nonetheless, the Legends coming up clutch.
Adam Couch has to feel horrible right now, not being able to make that throw when he could have just went to second base.
Yeah.
33 miles per hour.
You could hear Couch talking to himself in the dugout.
Yep. Not all is lost here. It's still a tie game.
58 miles per hour.
Top of the 4th, though.
Yeah.
We thought the ones had this wrapped up.
Once again, the Legends just absolutely crushing that pregame line.
I mean, that train was moving. It started with. Looks like we have some guest appearance again. Hoot hoot. Got it. Casey, do us something special down there. Hey, Caro, go right there with you guys. Right here. Right here. Keep all of you. Go. Oh. Now,
There's a break in the action.
there's a break in the action. Let's say hi to some of our clubhouse cookers right there. Get into the field a tiny bit.
Jesse, look at the phone. The phone.
Clubhouse food workers.
Just push the button. Yeah.
So for our
Walk
viewers at
right
home,
there.
Start.
All of you, walk right there.
Yeah,
Do it.
continue. Now what's it say?
when you walk on this field,
Connected?
you're going to be on stream.
We need that camera working. Come on. Case, give me camera 1, please.
Casey had to leave
I know.
the booth for a moment.
And who are they rooting for? Guys, who are you rooting for? Test the pitch. Is that Superwoman?
41 miles per hour.
Yep. Watch yourself down the right field line. We do have a left-handed batter stepping in the form of Adam Couts.
Guys. All sorts of walks of life love this game, Greg. I got to tell you. Oof.
51 miles per hour.
You know, I've been practicing a pitch like that, but it doesn't look anything like that. Where's Purple Viking? The call has been made. You're welcome. Couch with a... And who's that catching the ball, Greg?
That's Decal.
That's right.
How many
Decal
times has he done
once
that tonight?
again.
Great communication there, calling off Chad Phillips. Read it all the way. Makes the easy out.
Camel 5. What's going on? Oof.
48 miles per hour.
Ryan Chen, deep.
Oh, he couldn't get there. Long single for Chen. He's been smashing the
Yep.
ball and just barely missing it.
Looks like he just topped it a little bit, had a little bit of downward spin on that to keep it inside the ballpark. And Sansone makes a good running, sliding play to keep it from bouncing off the turf into the back wall. Holds Chen to a single.
50 miles per hour. Fifty-three miles per hour.
Adrian Gutierrez looks at ball 2.
52 miles per hour.
Stevenson's falling behind in the count to Gutierrez, 3-1. That'll be a base on ball as Gutierrez goes to first. Chen's going to go to second. Got one out here. All locked up at 6, top of the 4th.
One out, runners on first and second.
Is there 1 or 2 outs? We're checking with the umpire.
86 miles per hour.
Nick, 1 or 2? 2 outs, 2 down. It's up. 2 walks, thank you. Clarification. Still 1 out. That's 2 walks. The rule in PLW is that a pitcher can give up 2 walks
52
per
miles
game.
per hour. 92 miles per hour.
And that was, in
54
fact,
miles per
his
hour.
second walk. So that's going to bring in Chad Phillips.
This is
53
where you
miles
feel
per hour.
very confident in your number 1 overall draft pick of the 2021 draft to take the lead, grab the reins on the mound, and try to get this team
Yeah,
out.
brought on to the Legends for this exact reason.
Let's see how he fares here. Even with his bulging
51 miles
knee
per hour.
disease.
55 miles per
Barrick
hour.
takes a cut right there. Can't connect 1 and 2.
Pops it up.
Who's there, Greg?
Decals there.
You know what? Put the decal on the decal. Wow, that's how you play team ball.
Absolutely.
And all of a sudden, it's 2 outs. Runners on first and second, and he's going to try to get Dobbs out. And this series, Dobbs has had Chad's number all the way through.
Yep.
And Chad knows what defense to line up for him. He loses the second baseman and puts him on short.
56 miles per hour.
Be a cool little clip, too, if we caught that.
58 miles per hour.
Dobbs, good eye right there. Is going to be looking for something in the strike zone. Wow, what a swing by Dobbs. A lot of power behind there. 3-2, big pitch coming up. Loses him right there. It's going to load the bases, and he had him too.
Yeah.
You don't want to face Couch right here, lefty, righty.
Couch, a switch hitter. Facing the right, throwing Chad Phillips, going to hit from the left side.
56 miles per hour.
Takes off one off the funny bone right there, but looks pretty serious. Maybe he had it removed when he was a child.
55 miles per hour.
Is it 2 and 1? Or is 1 and 2? Did that hit? Guess so. Way outside. Based off that pitch, it must have been 1 and 2. 008. What's going on? Right now, tough spot for Chad and the Legends. 2 outs. 2 and 2. All the men are on the bases, tied 6-6.
52 miles per hour.
Oh.
That ball went foul immediately, but with the spin, looked like it might carry back into an area where it could be caught on the right foul line. But as you heard, it hit some foliage and stayed out of play.
I'm surprised Decal wasn't on that. Oh my God, what a pitch out
Chad,
by Chad. And
exuberant.
that's why he was drafted number 1. Exactly what you said there, Craig, for situations just like that.
And check out the fist pump. He is pumped. Getting
That's
his
serious.
team out of the inning, still tied at 6-6.
That is Premier League WIFFLE pitching, and he gets him. Look how serious that is. What a game we got brewing. This is one of the better games we've seen this year.
Yeah, what a night. When it looked like a depleted Legend staff might just get swept or rolled over by the ones, they come back
49 miles per hour.
to get the split in the first 2 games and then have it all knotted up here in the 3rd game.
Yeah. And this is when you get your second set of jitters. If you're a PLW player, things are tight. Any mistake right now is going to cost you the game. So it's just like walking into a new game almost, but with way more pressure. You got kind of those jitters of the pressure going.
Chad wanting to know if that last pitch hit the pipe.
Oh, he wanted to see what the player mucked, huh?
Yeah.
51
Wanted to
miles
see if
per
he would have
hour.
got him looking.
Ooh, I like that. Needs some slow-mo action. I don't know what kind of camera you need for that, but let's get
48
that
miles per
going.
hour. .49 miles per hour.
It looks like he's going after his bum knee right there. That's a different kind of tactic we haven't seen out of Chen in quite some time.
48
Wow.
Chad
Chad releases
Phillips.
a grunt.
Turned on that, had the distance, but
Oh.
just foul.
A roar.
25 miles per hour. 49 miles per hour.
And then he does a little Fred McGriff swing around right there.
Yeah. Chad gives credit to Ryan Chen where credit is due, lets him know good pitch as he strikes out.
I mean, he had no shot, really. He did take a good cut, went foul. That was probably his best hit of his career, but it went foul.
49 miles per hour. 51 miles per hour.
If I'm the Legends, you need the train to come on through so you could get back up to Sansone and the top of the lineup. But right now you're going to Sansone with 2 outs.
Yep.
You're hoping that's something going to happen right here because then you have Stevenson batting right behind him.
Absolutely.
And then it goes Chad, Brad, and they really haven't developed a good piece of hitting day today.
Yeah, if we go into
52
the
miles per hour.
we go into the top of the 5th, still knotted up, I think that's going to favor the ones.
Yeah.
Miles per hour.
And that's why I think, like, right now, Sansone and Stevenson have to get on base just so if there's a Chad, Brad, or Decal hit, they'll have a chance in the bottom of the
61
fifth
miles
to,
per
like,
hour.
get to the chunk of their order. Good
53 miles
eye
per
by
hour.
Sansone right there. I love Sansone. He takes this game very serious, but also playful at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Sansone and Stevenson arrived at the field early today, getting some extra work, some extra BP in before this big matchup. They knew that they would have to carry a load of the work.
And that's
52 miles
Chen,
per
I
hour.
think, being a little scared of Sansone, actually. He was trying to hit corners, but was just missing badly. And now this is the exact position they want to do. As Stevenson, I think, hit a home run his last
Yep.
at-bat. Was that true?
Miles per hour. 25 miles
A
per
lot
hour.
of steps.
And
45
here we
miles
go.
per hour.
We're going to go into the top of the fifth. And the reason why a hit right there was so important, especially something of meaning, is now you have in the bottom of the fifth, even if it was tied or down by 1, you have Brad, Decal, and Chad up, and their numbers suggest that not much is going to happen down there.
Yep. And no depth, no pinch hitting opportunities for the Legends tonight. Everyone playing is out on the field. So top 5, 6-6, Legends and ones.
If you took the Legends, wow, getting all those points. That 10-0 game in the first game really scared some of the bettors
45 miles per
out
hour.
there, and
51 miles
people
per
making the
hour.
lines kind of
71
don't know
miles
what to
per
do
hour.
out there.
Yeah. And
32
it
miles
looks
per
like
hour.
with one walk that they might put Sansone up there to start the top of the 5th.
That's not a bad idea. See if he could get, I don't know, last time Sansone faced Chen launched it into outer space. but looks like he wants to go after him. I think this might be just a Sansone personal thing right here.
55 miles per hour.
Chen looks mad. He looks very mad at this wiffle ball. And Chad's going to have to run there. Oh, can't get to it. Good first hit of the inning for Chen, even though Chad with his bum knee. You think if he was 100%, he gets that?
I do. I do. He got a good start on it, but you can tell that he's not 100%.
He's got some wheels. He's a good defender 82% of the time, but I think he probably could have had that in optimal condition. Here's Goots. They're going to try to turn 2 right. Not sure about that. I think I'd have Chad on.
55 miles
Oh,
per
Stevenson's going to have to make a good throw, and he
And he
does,
does
and that's
it.
a double play. 2 down. What a great, great play by the Legends. And they're just 1 out away to try to go win this thing in the bottom of the 6th or 5th. But I do see extra innings.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm forecasting that correctly, but that's what I'm going to say right now.
It almost seems like poetic justice, given the lines, the big underdogs that the Legends were to pull through in Game 2 and have it knotted up here. It's almost like it deserves more bonus wiffle ball.
miles per hour.
That's absolutely ejected.
My God. The fans at home cannot believe it. Barrick with an out of the blue home run.
On a rope.
Good for him. That's definitely, I believe, his first home run of his career.
That left the yard in a hurry.
49 miles per hour.
Is it just 7-6, right? Was that a 2-run shot? That was 1, right?
58 miles per hour.
Nick.
Score?
That was a solo shot, right? Yeah. We'll have to
45
change
miles per hour.
the score, but right now it's only 7-6 ones. 2-2 count, 2 out in the top of the 5th. After a great double play home run right after,
it looked like our extra innings prediction was going to come true.
Look at Dobbs hitting a double right there.
51 miles per hour.
And Barrick had something to
He
say
is a
about it.
stud this season.
And Dobbins showing some real poise there, waiting on the pitch, putting it in the opposite field.
45 miles per hour.
Can Brad make a good throw? Oh, and he
Cannot.
doesn't.
8 miles per hour.
And I've been talking about that for quite some time. And now Chen is going to try to take full advantage and put this game out of reach. And I don't know. My wiffle ball God instincts tell me that this is going to be a 3-run shot. And he's
Okay.
going to walk Chen. And that's a smart move right there to make any base an out.
Yeah, for those wondering at home what just happened, you don't actually have to throw the balls. You can just point to the base and take the intentional walk. And that's what Sansone has done.
47 miles per hour.
There it is. And they're down by 1 off a Barrick home run. Oh, is that what happened? He double hit that?
Did he?
It's amazing how that happened. Right now, they're going to have to make Chen
53 miles per
pitch,
hour.
but
70 miles per hour.
decal is up. Yeah, it's a,
53
hey,
miles per hour.
Casey, it's 7-6.
Just a shout out to our sponsors, Burt's Bats, Tarantino's Vegan,
Yeah.
and Little Batty Bakery.
All big supporters of PLW. I love that. Right to
51
Dobbs.
miles per hour.
Good piece of hitting,
70
though.
miles per hour.
And here's Chad. One of these guys has to get on base and give Sansone a chance to tie it up.
Chance to be an unlikely hero.
50
Chad
miles
might
per
just be
hour.
going up there, not looking to swing at all, and let Chen pitch 2 consecutive strikes.
43 miles per hour.
And catches that. It's going to come down to Brad.
Yeah, there's no way Chad can lay off that pitch. That was a cookie.
$44 miles per hour.
Bottom 5 here, 2 outs, 1's up. 7-6 over the Legends.
54
And
miles per
that's
hour.
going to do it. And the Ones take game number 3 and 2 of 3 against the Legends. Heartbreaker right there, if you
Yeah.
ask me, Greg.
Yeah, a lot closer than we probably thought it would have been. I think the Legends are going to feel okay about taking one game. out
Right,
of
and a
this 3-game
chance
set.
to grab game number 3.
Absolutely. They probably weren't too optimistic going into the night to come away with
Yeah,
one
we're
win.
gonna grab Spencer to the booth, please. Spencer. We're gonna grab Spencer to the booth really quick. Let's get up here, Spence. Just waiting on Spencer Barrick, the unsung hero of the Ones. Welcome. Watch your head, man. Wow.
Wow.
A lot of stuff going on there. Walk me through it, man. Home run, a missile that went out
I learned how
there.
to hit the ball finally.
That's good, man.
I had a few lasers that were just going right to the players in the field, so I had to find a little gap.
Yeah, you guys were. You had a nice little lead. It was 6-2.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it was 6-6, and the Legends were dealing. And you come up there, and I don't think anybody's thinking that's going to happen. Even me and Greg, the commentator, were like, "Hey, this is probably going
The
to go
last
extra
person,
innings."
yeah, for sure.
And you go yard. Your team looked real good out there. You're playing a depleted Legends team. What do you think about the Legends going against them?
Man, they're tough. They really are tough.
Yeah.
And especially them making it through all 3 games, like, I give them credit.
Yeah, they
Because they're like,
no Billy, no Garay, and they kind of gave you a run
Yeah,
for
they
your
did,
money
they did.
that 3rd game. But you guys smashed them game number 1, 10-0. So the fans at home thought for sure it's game over, sweep, not going to be contested at all. But you guys came through behind some clutch hitting by you now, of course, and also Chen. He launched a
Chen-
couple.
that dude's a monster.
Yeah.
Chen's just a monster. You can't-
Yeah, some good defense, even a nice play by Couts to, I think, Chen on a grounder that he
Yeah.
flicked over or whatnot. What's it like playing with some of those studs out there and seeing what they're doing?
Man, I'm just in awe. Like,
Yeah.
they're real ballers, so it's good to see them. It wants me to elevate my game, so it's,
Yeah, it feels good to
I
play.
got to step it up. For
Yeah,
those
I mean,
guys,
you
know,
have
so-
to. It feels good to play with other players that are good. It makes you want to be
Yeah,
a better
definitely
player, and
does,
it will
for
make you
sure.
a better player. But I want to congratulate you on 2 wins out of
Appreciate
the
it.
3.
Thank you.
Go celebrate with your team.
I
That's
will.
Spencer Barrick, everybody. He won game number 3
everyone.
between the Legends and the Ones. All right, guys, we're
All
going
right,
to get
Chase,
out of here.
be
All
good,
right, Barrick. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. You could catch another live stream on Monday night. We'll have 2 triple headers, and that'll be a lot of fun to watch. All right, guys, Premier League Wiffle. There's Chad trying to get
Tough
some.
night. I am beat down having to bat like that all night. We almost took 2 there. That would have been incredible, but good night for us.
And there it is. All right, guys, good night.